Hello, guys. This is obviously not a video containing Overwatch gameplay, even though it's on the Overwatch gameplay playlist. There's a few videos left, but it's June. And so in June, excuse me, Overwatch gets really gay. Gayer than usual because it has how many characters are gay in Overwatch? Like a lot. Like okay, like in real life, I know I'm comparing real life to video game, but in real life, like 1% of the population's gay. In Overwatch, I believe like 10%, no, like 15% of the characters are gay. And it is a overrepresentation, or because I don't follow the Overwatch lore. Maybe in that version of our universe, uh, 15% of the population gay. I don't know, but anyway, um, Blizzard's pandering is ridiculous, considering the people that work for the company or shit people, because how many lawsuits have they had about sexual harassment and well, I think just sexual harassment. I mean, I don't really follow. I just know that there was a lot of women suing for millions of dollars, and every time a negative story came out about Blizzard, they made another character in the video game gay. So, which is so stupid. But anyway, so during June, I uninstall Overwatch because I don't want to be a witness to the propaganda, because they changed the maps and make the maps rainbow, and that's just so stupid. The rainbow is supposed to be God's promise to not like flood the world again, something like that. I'm not I'm not a Bible connoisseur, but the rainbow is from the Bible. Okay, but anyway, and also when it comes to Overwatch, I don't like Overwatch. I like Diva. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. They got like what 40 characters, roughly. They have between like 35 or 40 characters. I forgot. It doesn't matter. The only character I like is Diva. Okay, so I'm not even a fan of Overwatch, but I like Diva so much. I play Overwatch, and the game isn't balanced. Um, just just the fact that the game isn't balanced and it's been out since 2016 blows my mind. You know, characters are either completely overpowered or completely underpowered, or their skill set doesn't make sense. Like it could be done so much better. Like a character God, I forgot her name. The Indian chick that throws the little like laser beam portals. What's her name? I don't know, but anyway, the Indian chick that has the metal arm. Uh, and her ultimate is like a giant wall that just slows the game down. Like her ultimate should be her little laser orbs, like fly to a person and just do like mad damage to like a target and get a guaranteed kill. That's what her ultimate should be. It shouldn't be a wall. It should be totally based on her three orbs that she usually sticks to a wall. Have those orbs target one player, you get like an instant kill. That's what her ultimate should be, and it makes sense. I don't know. It makes no sense to have a character that her damage is based on these three orbs that she sticks to a wall and gets, automatic targeting, but then her ultimate is a wall. Like little things like that make Overwatch stupid. It, you know, and actually every character that has a wall or shield, like I understand Reinhardt having a shield, I understand Brig having a shield, but no other character should have a shield. Like I don't know why Blizzard likes slowing the game down. Like I know in sports like defense wins championships, but offense is what brings people to the stadium. And the game at times can be really boring if you have, three or four characters that have shields. It's like, ugh, okay. But I think the people who balance this game don't actually play the game or don't understand why people play the game. And people playing the game now are playing just because they put so much time into it. I know now if I think if I look at my time played, and if you combined all the accounts I've had, because I've had like three accounts, because I made another account to play comp, but I don't know how many hours. Like, well, actually, I do know. Like roughly 4,000 hours of gameplay, roughly. You know, but like I don't feel like I'm wasting my time if I stop because it's like half of half of that gameplay was just on Diva. So, but that's the point. Anyway, so like I don't feel like I'm missing out if I don't play this game. Okay, and especially being playing Diva all this time, like she doesn't do enough damage. Like you either have to like make her crit hitbox smaller, like because she gets one shot a lot too. So it's either I understand you can't make her have like the most damage, and you can't make her crit box like the size of Tracer. But I'm just saying you can either make the damage a little bit better, make the hitbox a little bit smaller, or like make the damage a lot better and leave the hitbox the same, or make the little or make the crit box smaller and just keep the damage the same. Like there's really easy fixes to this because Diva's damage is so low and she does more damage up close. So like you have to fly up close to do your max damage, but you have the biggest crit box in the game. So you sometimes get like one shotted, which makes no sense. You're in a mech with all this armor and stuff. But anyway, so if you made her damage more and kept the crit box the same, you have a better chance of at least killing the person and not getting one shot. But see, this is common sense stuff. So either the people balancing this game or are incompetent, don't actually play the game, or it's my theory that they just change stuff for the sake of change, and if people complain about something enough, they don't change it. Because I know I'm not the only person that's complaining about Diva's damage and Diva's crit box. I know I'm not the only one. And then like they fix stuff that people never asked about. So I don't know. It took them years to fix Diva's rocket boost. Like it should be 3 seconds. It should be refreshed every 3 seconds. They have it at 4. But like Diva's one of those characters that should actually just be able to like fly. And Mercy should be able to fly. And Pharah should just be able to fly the whole time. Like there's a few characters, and like same with Echo. These characters shouldn't have to recharge. They should just be able to fly and zip around. That would make the game a lot more exciting. It would add a lot more offense to the game. It would offset the shields because the shields slow the game down. So a slow game is not a fun game. A game that's fast paced, yes. So you should have those characters just be able to fly as much as they want or hover as much as they want. But that would take some imagination, some critical thinking, some innovation, and once again, the people making this game don't have that. But anyway, so I uninstalled the game a couple days ago, and so I recorded a bunch of gameplay, before Pride Month because just so I have something to upload. But you know, it really takes away from the game when you put real world issues in a game, and also children play your game. Why are you putting gay shit in the game if children play the game? That just makes no sense. Or it shows you the type of people that are actually in charge of Overwatch. You know, probably a bunch of pedophiles. Because who else would want children to play a game where, this character's gay, this character's lesbian, this character's bisexual? Like you have like made up pronouns in this game. Like, oh, this is a non-binary character. So what? So now I have to explain to my kid what that means? No, I don't want to have to explain to my kid why is this why why are there so many lesbian characters in this game? Like why? Like I have to explain to my kid why Farah likes girls. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to explain to my kid why Soldier 76 is gay. I don't want to even have to explain what that means. I want my child to be a child. So my child can't play this game. How many more parents are like, what? How many parents had to like talk to their 8-year-old? Yeah, so I was playing Overwatch. What does it mean? This character's a lesbian. Like, I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I didn't hear about that shit until like I don't know, a lot older. But it didn't matter as I was older. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's not messing up my brain, So like the people who want to indoctrinate and mess up society are sprinkled in every single thing and are infecting so many things. And it's sad that video games, which is I know adults fuel a lot of the video games, but a big portion of people who play video games are children. So let's don't pretend Overwatch is played by, you know, only like, people 30 years old. Okay, there's a lot, because, I used to be on the mics. There's a lot of like elementary school kids that play Overwatch. A lot. There's a lot of elementary school kids, middle school kids. I'm talking kids between like at 6 years old are playing Overwatch. And I know that because I used to be on the mic and you talk to your teammates and you're like, oh, that's a child. And you heard children play this game a lot. Like obviously it's mostly guys, like, teenage. It's mostly teenage boys, at least on the mic, to like 30-year-olds. Okay, but like half of them are teenagers, and then like there's a lot of kids that play. I mean, I want to say every third game there's a child playing. When I say child, I mean like elementary school. So I'm sure all those kids playing, knew like just know nothing about this fucking flag propaganda, and like we're probably like, what does that mean? So, and then sometimes they would ask, and everyone's like, well, we can't. And I remember you'd be like, well, we can't talk to you about stuff like that because you can't, because you just can't. It's like I'm not trying to get in trouble here. I'm not talking to some kid about that shit. Fuck that. Which shows that they know it's bad. But anyway, so yeah, I uninstalled Overwatch, and I'm gonna and so I'm just gonna start playing Paladins instead of Overwatch. Now, what I like about paladins is they have like, like they don't change the maps for Pride Month, and like they don't do anything over the top. And the one thing I like about paladins is like all the female characters have nice bodies. I'm talking like double D's, slim waist, nice hips, sexy women. Like the women in paladins look like fucking bombshells. Look like smoke shows. We're talking, eights, nines, and tens. Way better. The women in Paladins look way better than women in Overwatch. The women in Overwatch look like skinny dudes, basically. I don't know. Like it's like they're afraid to give women breasts. The average woman has double D breasts. Paladins represents the average woman, actually. Overwatch doesn't. But anyway, so I'm going to be uploading Paladins gameplay relatively soon after I finish uploading all the Overwatch stuff. Anyway, um, thank you for listening to me rant. I will talk to you later. Peace.